Hey guys, so today I'm doing a spoiler-free review of The Unexpected Everything by Morgan Matson, and I just have to say before I get into it, it is going to storm like crazy outside right now, so I'm hoping that the lighting is okay. If you hear really loud noises in the background, it's probably just the thunderstorm that's really about to happen outside. I wanted to do a spoiler-free review of The Unexpected Everything because I really love this book, and I just wanted to talk about why I love this book without giving away spoilers, just so I can encourage you, if you're on the fence deciding you want to read this book, that maybe you'll pick it up because of watching this. I'm gonna go into the general synopsis, and then I'm kind of gonna give some of the reasons why I really enjoyed this book. This book starts off at the start of summer. Andy is the daughter of a congressman who is undergoing a huge scandal. I don't exactly remember the details, but basically her father has to step down from his position for the summer while there is an investigation ongoing, which means that her father is going to be at home. They have absolutely no relationship, and it really started 5 years prior to this story starting when Andy's mother died and her dad just threw himself into work. So they have no relationship, but Andy, although she's, not feeling so great for her father, she kind of doesn't care because she's going to be going to Johns Hopkins for this pre-med young scholars program for the entire summer. So she's kind of just like, okay, see ya. Don't really care that much. But everything kind of changes on her when her application gets pulled, and she is going to be stuck at home in the summer with no job and no plans, and she's actually going to have to get to know her dad. So as you can tell probably by the cover of this book, she gets a job walking dogs, which for Andy is just the most laughable summer job you can think of. She is this driven young woman, and the last thing she ever thought she would be doing is walking dogs. As you can expect with a Morgan Matson book, there is a romance, and I'm not going to say much more than the fact that it is really awkward and adorable, and the male lead, the male interest, is so incredibly sweet and has the coolest job, like actually ever. First of all, I have to say that I like this book because unlike a lot of young adult contemporary, like romance type of novels, you're waiting the entire book for the couple to get together, and then you don't get to read about their relationship at all. Like maybe you get an epilogue, but that's kind of the best you're gonna get. With this book, you actually get to see the relationship grow and progress, and so I loved that. I love that about this book. I also love Andy's friends. She has 3 great girlfriends, and one of her friends has a boyfriend, and they're this really great group. And when she gets together with the guy in the book, she doesn't really just ditch her friends. They become this unit and this wonderful group of personalities that just made this book so enjoyable to read. As you can probably tell from the synopsis I gave, Andy and her father also start forming a relationship, which I really love. If you've read Morgan Matson's Second Chance Summer, then you're aware of the father-daughter dynamic that goes on in that book, and I won't even say that they're similar just based on the fact that it is a father-daughter relationship, but the personalities of the characters are entirely different in both books, so I wouldn't really compare it other than the fact that Morgan Matson did a great job with both relationships. Like, I just love the way she goes really deep into relationships, and you wouldn't expect that, I think, from a book with a cover like this. Like, you think, oh, it's just gonna be fluff, but it actually has a lot of a deeper meaning, and I really love how Andy and her father bring Andy's mother kind of back to life again, because they start to talk about her again, and Andy's mother, you'll find out, is just so wonderful. Like, it's heartbreaking to hear that she's not in their lives anymore, but it's just so nice and healing that Andy and her father can start talking about her. All in all, I really enjoyed this book. I read it at a good time. I tried to read it in the month of July, but I was in this huge fantasy kick, and I read the first few pages and then had to put it down. But when I picked it up this time around, I got into it pretty much right away. It read really quickly and really wonderfully, and Morgan Matson is a really great author, so if you haven't yet read any of her books, definitely read this. And it got me thinking about Second Chance Summer, so definitely pick up Second Chance Summer too. I think I gave that one 4 out of 5 stars as well, so I rate them the same, but they're definitely completely different stories, but I love them both. That's pretty much all that I have for The Unexpected Everything by Morgan Matson. Thank you so much for watching, and happy reading.